Hey guys, it's Godbars here, the self-proclaimed hip-hop historian, and this is the 348th episode of my series where I grab a vinyl from my collection, talk about why I love it, what influence it has, and what its place is in the grand scheme of hip-hop. So it's been a little while since I last touched on the iconic duo Starr. In fact, I believe it was in my last set of 90s favorites when I covered their classic fourth album, 1994's Hard to Earn, and that was already the third time I discussed Guru and Premier on the channel, because back in my first group of essential 90s LPs, I talked about their magnum opus in my eyes, which is 1998's Moment of Truth, and then a little while after that, I also did a review for their stellar 1991 LP, A Step in the Arena, leading to the topic of today's video, 1992's Daily Operation. I'll link all of those videos down below, where in some of them I discuss how at the time of their studio debut, 1989's No More Mr. Nice Guy, Starr hadn't really quite developed their trademark sound yet, and while it's still an admirable effort that showed tons of promise, they would hone and improve upon pretty much every aspect of their craft for the work that followed, resulting in literally every project that the duo released in the 90s being considered classic hip-hop material. And it's another case of an act where you can't really narrow down a definitive fan favorite, since all of their output from this decade is so universally praised. And obviously Daily Operation isn't at the top of my list personally, since I covered it last out of the four, but just like with A Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, MF Doom, or Ghostface Killah, Starr was so consistent and prolific throughout their career that even when it comes to the fourth and fifth best LPs they have to offer, you are still dealing with time-tested quality boom bap, and frankly this record is the perfect example of that because it's chock full of personable, smooth raps from the late icon Guru, on top of some insanely progressive and memorable production from DJ Premier. While the common consensus is that the duo really found their footing with the aforementioned second album, they were progressing and advancing at such a steady pace that even though Daily Operation was only 1 year later, there's a noticeable shift in the overall mood and aesthetic here. I feel like this LP is where the duo started experimenting with more dark and grimy sounds, which kind of mirrored what was happening across the culture at large during the early 90s, though they definitely break up the pace here at times, with more jazzy moments like X-Girl to Next Girl, which is one of the earliest and most iconic breakup songs in hip-hop, and it also gives Guru an opportunity to flex his ability as a story writer, which is a skill he utilizes numerous times across Daily Operation. In fact, he does so again on the very next track, Soliloquy of Chaos, which is already a highlight for me through the top-tier killer Premier beat, but the addition of Guru sharing a focused, cautionary tale of a typical night gone wrong makes this one of the more memorable moments to come from this era of Starr's career in general. While this captivating story is basically just one big long verse, I still want to get into it here since I feel like it's one of the best displays of the late legend's pen game, and it's masterful the way he slowly builds the events up to a climax, starting it off rapping, 5 carloads deep, time to go to a show, got massive crew, and we're ready to roll, so I grab my gear, hop in the whip, and ride. Premier, he's got the fly dope system inside, but my shit cranks too, and we've got mad tapes of all the underground groups with the lyrics and bass. Off into the New York night we go. Dre Large got the camera, Biggest Gord's got 3 rolls of film, so we can take the macked out photos. Tommy Hill, The Damager, and my man Guzmo, Corey and Smurf, and Lil Dap's got a 40, my man Gary and Shiz and the Nutcracker Shorty, Mike Rohn chillin' like Capone, Robin Hood known as Mel with the clientele, Mo, JT, Mega, and can't forget Black, Big Rob, and Sincere. Yes, the posse's fat. Out Loud pulls up, plus there's Sid and OC, Big Mel from the Strong I and HL, the one and only, Oh Delicious, Eli, Baz, and Eon, and the aroma of the blunts has me thinking beyond. And to the rest of the crew, you know the bond is strong, and you know who's who, so let me not prolong. For this was a night to remember. I had on the beige Tims with the two-tone leather, so we get to the jam, the gig, the venue. Then we circled around and then drove into the front. The place was packed, the line was long. I was bobbing my head 'cause the music was on. I turned it down when I peeped to my right. I saw this kid and his girl having a fight. Another kid walked up, mushed the kid in his face, and then the kid pulled out, bust him, and laid him to waste. A riot broke out, girls screaming and scheming crews. Started buck wild and trying to snatch the kid's jewels. After that 5-0 came and turned the party out, then an ambulance came to take the body out. And we didn't even get all the equipment out. And we didn't even get to turn the place out. This could happen often and it's really fucked up. So I'll ask you to your face, homeboy, what's up? Did you come to see my show or the Stupid Man playoffs? Killing you and killing me, it's the soliloquy of chaos. As you could probably see coming, all the production here was handled by DJ Premier and Guru, especially the former, but there were a couple of Gangstar Foundation related guest appearances on Daily Operation, from the likes of Jeru the Damager and Lil Dap of Group Home. When it comes to my overall favorite tracks on this one, as much as I love Soliloquy of Chaos, I spend so much time on it I should probably free up the space for a different song, especially since this is such a dense and tightly packed project. So instead, I'm gonna name my top 3 as Take It Personal, No Shame in My Game, and Conspiracy. As for the honorable mentions, I narrowed those down to moments like The Place We Dwell, Ex-Girl to Next Girl, I'm the Man, The Illest Brothers, Flip the Script, Take Two and Pass, Hardcore Composer, Much Too Much, and Stay Tuned. Thank you for watching my 348th video. Next time we have a legendary Compton-based act that's popped up on the page a couple of times before, so look out for that one, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what moments you return to the most off this fixture of Golden Age hip-hop. Don't forget to have a great day, and I'll see you next time, okay? Alright.